Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. This is Zafra991, but you can call me Jack. And we have a really good set of races coming up here. This one, part 1 here. We're in the round 4. We're back in the Clios here, around Red Bull Ring Short. And the next round, we're in Fuji, or Mount Fuji Short as well. These are both pretty brutal races. So we're going to be starting in P11. And Blitz actually gets a bit of a false start there. So we're immediately going to be promoted up into P10. So that's already a great start there. So let's get the race underway. 8 laps. It's actually quite a short race. So of course, you know, it's pretty much all our action right here. So we're not really going to cut to anything really. I mean, it's all pretty much. It's pretty much just carnage, to say the least. We have a pack ahead and a pack behind. We're pretty much just hanging around, just on our own at the moment. We're just trying to work our way up this pack, so we're going to just try and stick with everyone, try and tuck into the slipstream here. And while we start this first lap, I'll just introduce. So we're obviously round 4 at the 3-man League Cup. So we've only got one more round after this, and this is a really good race. I really thoroughly enjoyed this one, and it really kicks off towards the end as well. So obviously you don't want to miss that. Stick around for that. Just a reminder, guys. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe, comment your thoughts on the video, feel free to leave a like, and let me know if you want to see more of this, because I might sign up for another league. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more of it. And you know, if you guys want to suggest any liveries or whichever, just feel free to drop me a comment. Now I break stupid early here, and actually did myself so much time, and it actually invites a Gecko racer behind into the slipstream. Although Shinner does get a penalty, and he does kind of move out of the action, which I do appreciate. I think that was a smart move right there. And again, we found ourselves kind of like in the middle here. We've got a second ahead and almost a second behind. So we're kind of like, you know, we're good in mid-pack here in P7, but want to keep pushing. I feel like around Red Bull I had a really awful qualifying session. So I'd certainly need to practice this one more. But I think for the most part, you know, it was pretty okay. We've got Tom Naloon, our teammate here. I feel like this might have been a bad move. I should have drafted him, I reckon, just kind of give him more boost. But I thought I'd make the move because I got more speed and taking the inside line. But I think it was slowing us both down. So maybe not the smartest move I've done here. We have a slightly better entry on this one. Although we do have a little bit of argy-bargy with gorillas. But just what we like to see there. That's just how I like it. Just obviously making it clean, but also, you know, just top-notch racing here. And I realise he's on my left here, so I'm trying to make sure I give him enough room. Try not to smash him out or anything. We're all right for now. So Mosley is not in this game, sadly. He, our teammate, unfortunately, was not able to make it for this race. I'm not sure if he'll be in the next one. So I'm not too sure. Ahead of us here, R.A. Baz. I'm not sure if he's actually in our team or not. But he's a really good racer, really fast, and I do like his livery. It's pretty cool. So I'm not sure exactly, but he's a really quick racer. So anyway, we're in P5. We're about to start the 4th lap. So we've been working our way up slowly. Starting P11. So ideally, we want to finish better than that. We actually set a oh, actually, never mind. We almost set a personal best, but that does get beaten. See, we're in purple on the right there. We actually go for a move here. Poor exit on that, so we're going to capitalise. Going to the back of Tweetman slightly, but it's alright. Luckily, not too much in terms of carnage. And Baz gets the move done on me on the inside, so fair dues, mate. Nice one. We're down into P6, P Steve, but I'm going to try not to let this stick. So I'm trying to figure out our way around, but because the map's so short, because the track's so short, I pretty much just have to act. It's all pretty much, you know, being smart, of course, but just trying to find the right move. Baz gets a penalty, so I get promoted into P5 once again. And we can pretty much see the pack ahead. You can see how close it is, guys. Only a second between us. I mean, the race is still anyone's race. You could be at the back of the pack and you can still win at this point. The difference, really, between this and the other tracks is you make a mistake, you're probably still in it. Because there's not really much... I mean, there's certainly lots to go wrong, but I think, especially because of slipstream and everything, as I've mentioned in the previous videos, it's very strong and intense. And you'll see in the next race, it's actually... I think where we start to, where it gets a bit brutal, to say the least. But that, you know, that is a story for another time, so make sure you don't miss that. Feel free to, obviously, if you've not seen that video yet, although it won't be coming out till after this one, but if you haven't seen it yet, I'll leave a card in the top. Make sure you check it out. Again, we've got a gap forming behind us. We're clearly managing our speed fairly decently, and we must have somewhat decent track pace. Although I'd make a bit of a mistake here. I brake a bit early, and we have someone going to the back of us there. I can't quite tell if that was Tom the Loon or not, but that's alright. We don't lose too much time, and we've still got a fairly decent. We're still in a fairly decent position right here, so we're going to try and look to brake more appropriately here, which actually I think that's the best I do it in the race so far. And we're going to try and look up the inside here, which I don't really know. I mean, being on the outside, being on the inside. I accidentally misjudged my braking zone here. I accidentally hit Sweetman in the back, so sorry about that, mate. It was not part of the master plan. But yeah, we find ourselves back in P5. If I didn't hit him there, I could have promoted myself into P4. But that's okay, it happens. But I never really know where to go on that one. Being on the outside is dangerous, being on the inside is dangerous. There's not really anywhere safe to be. And I think the problem is on this, with the slipstream and how intense it is, there's not really a chance to kind of break away. But I think it's just, especially on the next race, you'll see it is very savage. Now, I'm trying to decide where to go here. I decided to position myself on the outside so I can get a better run onto the the next straight here. And we actually give Dynamic Styles a bit of a bump, so kind of giving him a bit more speed. I feel like that was a smart thing to do, so we could try and work together. But then I realised it's probably massively worth it. As you see, I don't think I do it any more times on this track. And that's pretty much you're not really going to get that break, unfortunately. So we do have Baz right on the outside of us here. He's really close. He's just pulled alongside, and I feel like this corner going too wide is just deadly. As you can see, I don't really get the space, but I make it work. But it actually leaves me a lot of time. And just like that, we are now into P7. With Gecko Racer just on the outside there. But this is just superb racing. We're like side by side, door to door. Could not get much closer than this. Unfortunately, I take a really early braking point there and actually unintentionally take Tom the Loon off the track there, so not ideal. See, that's the thing, guys. I will keep in my mistakes because I think it's important. So you know. It's important, you know. I'm not. It's important to see the proper racing, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly, of course. So at least that way you see, you know, the highlights and just generally just all of it. So again, we're going too wide here with Shinner, and again, luckily we get enough space, but he actually bumps into me, and as you see on the mini map there, he actually gets taken off road, but he gets an amazing run on me there. But then I just kind of go for the cutback here, so we're pretty much just trading positions. Left, right and centre. And with that said, did you see that? Just finished in P6. That is crazy. Look how close that is. That was well, you don't really know, but I think that's what, a couple of hundredths of a second or thousandths of a second away. But I'll take that. P6, P6. Oh, you know, started in 11th. That was amazing. I think that one was the race was over before it even begun. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, feel free to let me know. Subscribe if you know, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which you won't want to miss, so I'll see you there. Take care.